The Phoenix Mercury have been on a downward spiral, sitting at the bottom of the league with 2-9 record, and dealing with injuries to Brittney Griner, Taurasi, and Shea Petty. Cronkite reporter Chrystal Stone tells us how the team is focusing on the bright side of what's been a very rocky start.
While the weather heats up in the valley, the Phoenix Mercury season is getting cold after a 99-79 loss to the reigning WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces Wednesday. The Mercury haven't seen the win column in 4 straight games.
Hopeful to have some of our players who were unable to play tonight back, and I think that will help us a lot. They account for a lot of points and a lot of rebounds, and that should help us.
They also have to take better care of the ball. While the Mercury averaged 17 turnovers per game, the most in the league, they only committed 10 against the Aces yesterday. These little wins give them confidence.
Game by game, I think that we are getting better, even though the result isn't a win. I think that that's something that we're talking about in the locker room and staying positive.
While the Mercury have struggled to find success as a team with Griner and Taurasi out, there have been individual successes. Shook Sutton hit a career-high 21 points, and it's been her presence that's provided much-needed stability for this team.
We haven't won a lot of games, but for Shug, this is what she's dreamed about her whole life, and she's getting the opportunity. And then, when people get injured or aren't available, we're getting players stepping in that are getting that opportunity.
Megan Gustafson is taking advantage of the extra playing time while Griner is out, posting a second career double-double. As they wait for the stars to return, she says this is a chance for the role players to get better.
Because that's really what helps those younger players develop, is to get time on the floor. And so once we have that, we're going to have a lot of experience going into the rest of the season.
The Mercury are also getting some help from Gustafson's best friend, Sam Thomas. The former Arizona Wildcat, cut from the Mercury's training camp roster last month, rejoined the team on an injury replacement contract just prior to Wednesday's game.
She's such a great player. She's a really good shooter, good defender, and so we really need that right now.
The Mercury will certainly need all hands on deck as they try to keep this season's ship from sinking. In Phoenix, Chrystal Stone, Cronkite News.